Hi Taurus, this is your August 19th through the 25th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at a new love entering your life. In the second spread, we'll check in with those of you who are already married or in a relationship. Spread number 3 will be love from the past. In the fourth spread, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And the fifth, the final spread, will be what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. So this first spread is a new love this week, Taurus. We have the Three of Cups clarified by the Page of Pentacles. Then we have the Chariot clarified by the Ace of Cups. Then we have the Knight of Cups clarified by the Two of Cups. In the potential outcome, we have the Four of Wands with the Sun and the Ten of Cups. And we also have the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We also have Leo. But you could be dealing with pretty much any zodiac sign. It's a general reading. You know, it's a very symbolic reading in so many different ways. Okay? Yeah, we got 2 major arcana cards on the table, right? The Chariot and the Sun. So the Chariot could be a Cancer you're dealing with. The Sun could be a Leo you're dealing with. However, we are sort of wrapping up we're wrapping up Leo birthday season, right? This week. We only have a couple of days left. However, what birthday season did we have before Leo? Cancer birthday season. So the Chariot is a Cancer major arcana card. Leo, the Sun is a Leo major arcana card. So perhaps you met this person a couple of weeks ago, 3 weeks ago during Cancer birthday season. And maybe you never connected back then, or maybe you just kept on talking, and perhaps this week you will finally go out on a date, or something like that. Maybe you met this person right in between the 2 seasons, right? Between Cancer and Leo. Okay? But if we forget about that, if we move forward and focus on another scenario, you could be literally going somewhere this week, to some kind of a party, to some kind of an event. It could be a Leo's birthday, a late Leo birthday. All right, we do start with the Three of Cups clarified by the Page of Pentacles. The Three of Cups is a card of a party. Right? It's a card of some kind of an event, party, gathering of some sort, concert, game, show, what have you. The Page of Pentacles clarifying that it could be a ticket to go, tickets to that game, tickets to that show, to that concert, what have you. The Page of Pentacles, if you went to a birthday party, or if you're going to a birthday party, perhaps you are bringing a birthday gift for the birthday person with that Page of Pentacles. Okay, then we have the Chariot clarified by the Ace of Cups. The Chariot, like I said earlier, could be a Cancer you're dealing with, but the Chariot could be a card of literally going somewhere. It's also a card of moving forward and not looking back. For some of you, you could be going to some kind of an event this week, and maybe this person will give you a ride home, or maybe you can share a cab, a taxi, or one of those companies. Right? Maybe you can share that. Maybe they can, drop you off on the way home or something like that. Or maybe the two of you can sneak out of that party and go someplace else together. All right? The Ace of Cups clarifying the Chariot is love. True, genuine, authentic love. And so is the Knight of Cups right after it. I don't usually clarify the 3 cards that come out in the spread on the left. But this time I did. I wanted to see some more details, and I was hoping to see a king or a queen, the emperor and the empress, but we got what we got, Taurus, but it's not too shabby either. This simply confirms that it's going to be like maybe an instant connection between the two of you. There's so much love, so much. With the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Two of Cups clarifying it, and there's even more love moving forward after that. But we'll get to those cards in just a second, right? So the Knight of Cups to me is very similar to the Ace of Cups. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but the Knight of Cups is the most loving, the most romantic, the most caring knight out of all 4 knights, and it's clarified by the Two of Cups. And as you can see, we have 2 people in the Two of Cups, right? It's you and your person. It's a soulmate card. It's a card when 2 people feel the same way towards one another. The Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. My favorite way to interpret the Eight of Wands is obviously the Cupid's Arrows card. So it's a very lovey-dovey card. But at the same time, it could also be a card of literally going somewhere. Very similar to the Chariot, right? Those 2, as a matter of fact, are the 2 fastest cards in the deck. So maybe some of you are definitely going somewhere this week. All right. Yeah, the potential outcome is more love. The 4 of Wands, the Sun, and the 10 of Cups. The Sun, as I already mentioned, could be a Leo you're dealing with, but at the same time, the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. As you can see, we have a child riding a horse in the Sun card, right? Maybe you two may have children together in the future. All right. Speaking of children, the 10 of Cups to the right from the Sun. I don't know if you can see it because the 10 of Cups is partially black, but in the 10 of Cups we have 2 adults and 2 kids jumping around. The 10 of Cups is the happily ever after card. It's a family card. It's one of the best cards when it comes to emotionally fulfilling relationships or marriages. To the left from the Sun, we have the 4 of Wands, which is also a marriage and commitment card. To me personally, the 4 of Wands always reminds me of an actual wedding. Okay? It really does. So in the potential outcome, you have 2 marriage cards and the happiest card in the deck, the Sun card. And the 10 of Cups is often referred to as the happily ever after card. So this looks awesome. It's like, I think it's one of the happiest new love spreads I've seen, and like one of the most loving new love spreads I've seen in a while, because this spread screams love and happiness, Taurus. All right, really happy for you. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship or married, Taurus, this spread is for you. We have the 6 of Wands, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. We have Justice. We also have the Page of Wands, clarified by the 10 of Cups, and we have the 7 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Libra, maybe a Sagittarius. You know what it looks like? It looks like some good news to us. And perhaps something you've been waiting for or anticipating. And for some of you, it may even exceed your expectation. Okay? Yeah, we have that 7 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. It's a card of waiting. For some of you, it's not necessarily just sitting on the couch and waiting, but perhaps you already put some work into this. Maybe you filed for something with the government. Maybe you're waiting to hear back after a job interview, or maybe you want to buy a home and you're trying to get a loan for the home from a bank, right? Something along those lines. Because we have that Justice card in the middle. For some of you, it could be literally the government, right? In some kind of a government agency, or Justice could be a bank or a financial institution or work. Right? Maybe it's an HR department at the company that you've been trying to get a job at or trying to get a promotion. Right? But we start with the 6 of Wands, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this is it right here. Victory. Victory. That's what the 6 of Wands says. Victory, recognition, feeling good about what's going on, feeling good about what's about yourself or what have you. The Wheel of Fortune is the start of a cycle. A very victorious cycle. Or maybe things are turning around for you this week, Taurus. The Wheel of Fortune could be like a very fortunate turn of events, a turnaround. Then we have that Justice, as already mentioned, could be government, could be HR, could be a financial institution, or the universe is finally doing it for you. You're finally getting what you deserve, or you're finally getting what you're entitled to. The Page of Wands, clarified by the 10 of Cups. I think the Page of Wands is notification, email, phone call, letter, whatever you've been waiting for. Here comes that message with that Page of Wands. And it's clarified by the 10 of Cups, which is a card of the happily ever after. It's a card of like a massive family-oriented celebration. It's a family card and all that good stuff. You know, maybe it has something to do with the child or children, because the Page of Wands could be a child. All right, maybe you're waiting for adoption, and you're going to hear some good news. Let me know in the comments down below. If you've been trying to get pregnant, you may hear some good news about that, right? Something among them. But this is good news no matter how you look at this, Taurus. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Taurus, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent X. Also, keep in mind, Mercury is still in retrograde. This is when more X's than usual tend to resurface. So we got the 4 of Wands, clarified by the 10 of Swords. We have the 7 of Cups, the High Priestess, and the 5 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You know, you could be dealing with any zodiac sign. If I were you, Taurus, I would question why this person is coming back now. From what I see here, one of the reasons, one of the scenarios could be because they just recently got out of a marriage, or they got out of a long-term relationship and they're looking for a rebound. I'm just being honest with you, Taurus. I think that for some of you, I think that's what's going on here, right? That's what I think is happening. So we have that Four of Wands, the first card that came out, which is clarified by the Ten of Swords. So a marriage or a long-term relationship is coming to an end, right? For some of you, for either you or them. For most of you, it's something that happened to them recently. And they feel left out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles. Then we have that Seven of Cups. I think with the Seven of Cups, they're going to dust off their black book or they're going to look through a contact list, or they're going to look through their social media, and perhaps you're still connected, perhaps you're still in their contact list, in their address book on the phone, and they're going to scroll through some pages, they're going to scroll through some profiles on that social, and they're going to they will come across your account, or they will come across your contact information. And perhaps that's why they're reaching out to you. The High Priestess, the last card that came out. First of all, I never clarified the High Priestess if it's the last card that comes out, but it is a card of a secret. All right, it's a card of a secret. They could be not telling you everything. Okay, so if I were you again, Taurus, I would question why is this person back now? All right, cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Taurus, this week. We have the World, the Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, clarified by the Ace of Swords, and we have the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. This is a fantastic reading. It really is. It's a new chapter of your life, Taurus. It really is. All right. The World, the first card that came out. For some of you, it could be someplace remote. Right? Maybe what's happening this week has something to do with the remote, other places, other countries, what have you. But at the same time, the World is a card of an ending. But I always interpret the World as a happy end card. This is when one chapter of your life comes to an end, and a much better, much happier chapter of your life is about to begin. And that's exactly what I see in the cards that follow. The Queen of Pentacles, that's you. I assume that's you, Taurus, right? Male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. Then we have the Nine of Cups, clarified by the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords often comes through as the word yes, and I think this is you saying yes to that promotion, you're saying yes to that new job, you're saying yes to a new partnership of some sort. All right, the Nine of Cups, that the Ace of Swords is clarifying, it's a card of a satisfaction and fulfillment, and it's also a card of a wish come true. And I believe you're the person in the Nine of Cups, satisfied and fulfilled with what's going on, and that's why you're saying yes. The Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck, yeah, it's a handshake. That's what I usually refer to this Two of Cups as. To me, it's a handshake card when it comes to work, business, and finances. So yeah, it could be literally a handshake with the new employer, with your boss, because you're being promoted, or you could be going into some kind of a partnership with somebody, or some sort of an alliance. Yeah, it's a really good spread. All right, cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Taurus. We have the Five of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Fool on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We also have the Fool, which could be an Aries. What you're not expecting is to hear from this Queen of Cups. All right? I don't know what your association or affiliation or the type of the connection you guys used to have, but they miss you. They miss you. Maybe you got into a fight, or maybe you got disconnected, and you're going to be hearing from this Queen of Cups. Some of you may even see this person in the near future. All right, but yeah, the Queen of Cups is most likely a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. To the left from the Queen of Cups, we have the Five of Cups. This card has always to do with the past. It's a card of grief, regret, disappointment. The Eight of Wands right next to the deck is a card of communication, or a card of travel, or both. They may tell you, hey, I'm going to be in town, or I'm going to be in your neighborhood. Do you want to catch up? Do you want to do something together? Or they may invite you to go somewhere with them. The Fool on the bottom of the deck could be a card of second chances. It's also a card of being spontaneous, right? It's also a card of letting go of what happened in the past. Maybe it's a card of trying something new you haven't tried in the past, you've never tried before. So anyway, what you're not expecting has something to do with this Queen of Cups. Do expect communication, at least communication. For some of you, maybe even you will see this person. Alright, Taurus, so that's what I have for you for this reading, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Taurus, have an amazing week.